Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, honey. It is a rainy day over here in the A, honey. But it's still just as much traffic per usual. I saw in the article, not in the article, but I saw a headline that said that we don't have any more rush hour traffic in Atlanta. It's literally traffic all the time. And I completely agree. But I want to say somebody was probably in traffic while that was happening. Like maybe during Pride, or maybe during when we had the One Music Festival, or the festival before that, or the festival before that, or the festival before that. There was a festival every weekend in the summertime in Atlanta. I will keep that in mind for the next time, because I'm going to capitalize and make it out. Hi, Tanada. Girl, don't do that, baby. Because you can follow me on TikTok and see that I'm very alive and well. I tell y'all where to follow me. I'm not going to come, like, I'm spread out. I'm a very busy girl. So I got to be spread out, girl. Like, once, because I can't drive and be on TikTok. So I opt to go to YouTube for that. I can't play music on YouTube. So I strive to go to TikTok for that. You know what I mean? So you really have to follow me everywhere and turn your post notifications on so you don't miss the mess. Yay, TikTok. Now you can do Instagram, but I don't go live on Instagram. But that's about to change very soon. Like I need to, because YouTube and Instagram, I believe they have similar restrictions on their stuff. Like, I don't think you can play music on Instagram live either. So I think it makes more sense for me to sync those two up, and then sync Twitch and TikTok up. And then when I'm sitting down having my, I'm developing a weekly show, a weekly live show. It's going to be on a certain day and a certain time and all this other stuff. I still have to work everything out. It's not coming until next year, so I still have to work. You know, I'm doing the behind the scenes stuff for it. Where I can do all 4 or 5 of the platforms all at once. Wait, what about Gmail? Girl, what are you talking about? What about Gmail? TikTok is full of Teletubbies. You talking about the little ones? Well, they're gonna be everywhere. I don't know about you, but when I was coming up, like middle school, high school, I was already digging and diving. Digging, not dicking. Digging, Guh for Google. Hi, Michelle, girl. Michelle Pals, honey. How you doing? I'm trying to hurry up and chug this coffee down. I'm trying to chug this coffee down. Well, you only use Gmail for business? For right now, yes. You know, I have my website done. I just haven't, I guess, launched it. What gender are you? Girl, take a lucky guess. Okay. Okay, Michelle, you got the #2 crown, honey. Okay, that's done. Because I'm trying to hurry up and suck that coffee down so I can go ahead and put in my gum. Girl, what are y'all doing this Wednesday, baby? Thank y'all so much for the thumbs up. For tapping, or not tapping the screen. That's TikTok. For liking the live. So no random messages from me. Oh, you've been emailing me? If it wasn't a business inquiry, then it probably didn't come through, sweetie. If there's not a dollar amount, they don't come through. Which country are you, bro? Bro! I'm gonna watch those B words. I'm in, where am I at? America. Yeah, let's go over there. Okay, that's annoying. I gotta turn this heat off. It is literally winter here. Like, it was no fall. You got Teletubbies, girl? What are you talking about? It was a stick of gum. It was a stick of gum, Michelle. I'm chewing it like I always chew. I chew, I eat, I shit, and I sleep. Gash, slash, ass. For those of you who are new here, we are on the way to work, honey. Our favorite place to be. Oh, I know why I'm so hot. It's because I got this vest on. Oh my God. That's why. Okay. Let me come to a complete stop. Let's take this vest off. This is getting toasty in here. And I don't need it on because I'm not outside. Yeah, it's winter now, y'all. We didn't have them, maybe some Patrick's. Girl, what are you talking about? We didn't have a fall here in Atlanta. It was summer. It was summertime. And then it was wintertime. Nichelle said, I know you, girl. You was there last night in the TikTok. And I said, Nicole, I think you're spelling your name wrong, babe. Was that you or was that another Nicole? I didn't know your name was that common with an H in the middle. Y'all both spelling it wrong if it's two of y'all. What time is it over here? It is 4:05 p.m. For those of you who don't know, that means it's 4:05 in the evening time. Taneda says, stupid question. Hold on. Let me put this up here. Can I ping your comment? You're single, right? Taneda? Single would imply that I need to be in a partnership in order to be whole. And I am complete and whole all on my lonesome. Okay? So let's just get that out of the way. I'm very big on language. I'm very big on, you know, saying things like you mean them and like meaning what you say. And, you know, because words do whatever. I like to speak things out into the universe, and that's one of those things. I'm not single because I don't look at myself as I need to be a part of. Oh, here we go with the traffic. Here we go. Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go. Go, sweetie. Go, sweetie. Go. But, what was I saying, girl? And I'm complete and whole on my lonesome. Am I currently in a romantic relationship? Oh, I didn't mean to remove your message. I didn't mean to unpin it. Sorry. I'm just trying my luck because I once got a 3 crown. Rika says, I hate traffic. Rika, sweetie, I don't know anybody who does, who loves it. It's like when people say, oh, I hate being sick. I mean, even though I say it too, it's like nobody, you know what I mean? No, I don't think anybody likes being sick. Oh my God, okay, I can't wait to be sick. Oh my God, it's getting cold. I can't wait for it to be, I can't wait to get the flu. Like, I can't, like, you know, I don't know. Is there anyone who's not girl to you? Baby, everybody's girl, Miss Thing, Miss Girl, and like, that's just the lingo, babe. Rika said, not me. Oh, you like being sick? Okay. Period. Well, I'm sending you all the sickness, babe. What's my profession? Entertainer. Throat. Today I'm using my throat. You're from India? Nice to meet you. Huh? Okay, sweetie, I'm letting you through. Go. We've been at this red light for 20 minutes because this car, not 20 minutes, I'm exaggerating. Because this car is like broken down or something. Okay, there shouldn't be any more mishaps like that. I got 22 minutes to get to work. Well, actually, I got 15 minutes to get to the parking station. And then I have another 5 minutes or so, 5 or 7 minutes to get to work because at the park, whatever. Are you in a sarcastic mood today? No, baby. Well, first of all, for those of you who know me, girl, I'm gonna give you a show. Girl, I'm gonna keep you on your toes. But going back to your comment if I'm single or whatever, I really do believe that we as humans, we're our perfect partner. Like, we go through life searching for a perfect partner, searching for everything that we're not, and working on and improving ourselves and growing ourselves and learning ourselves. You will never know a person, right? So what makes you think that you're going to 100% know everything that you have to offer? We will never reach our full potential, and I am excited. Rika, thank you so much for the subscription, baby. For subscribing. Everybody, thank you for subscribing. We will never reach our full. Where do I work? On Earth, babe. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Let me finish my thought, and then I'll go. Because y'all want to know my employment so bad. Like, y'all finna send some change. We'll never reach our full potential, and I would rather spend my lifetime finding and learning myself rather than trying to search for that inside someone else. Am I open to the idea of a relationship, a romantic relationship? Have I been in one before? Yes, to both of those questions. You know what I mean? But, being in those situations and making those connections, I've learned a lot about human beings in general, and that no one is the same. I understand, but everyone has this me first mentality. Everybody is, even like traffic, for example. Like, when you're in traffic, hardly anyone, like, if you're clearly stuck somewhere, like, if you made a wrong turn or you have to merge or something, 60 to 70% of those people are not going to care about your situation, and they're going to keep trying to reach their destination because they're in a rush, and they're not thinking that, oh my God, I was in that situation before. You know what I mean? They're going to keep going with their day. But baby, well, if you ask, I'm an answer, girl, because I'm really passionate about things like that. I'm really passionate about self-discovery, and it's a little bit of a hot take because everybody's like, oh my God, I want a boyfriend. Oh my God, I want a husband. I want a wife. I want a partner. When they haven't even taken the time to learn themselves and, like, grow with themselves and, love themselves. So it's a lifetime journey with that type of stuff. And that's what life, at least for me, is about. Like, yeah, it's cute or whatever to be cuddy buddy, bookie and sucking dick and all that other shit. Like, that shit is fun. Like, I'm probably gonna swallow a couple of nuts tonight. But, you just make sure that you're always working on yourself, okay? About 6-7 nuts. Gonna be gobbled up tonight. And now back to my employment world. So yes, I'm an entertainer, you all. I'm a comedian, I'm an actor, I'm a performer, Miss Thing, all of the things. I'm an event bartender as well. So I have multiple streams of income. I'm an event bartender as well, which means I just bartend at, you guessed it, events. So I go to several venues throughout Atlanta, and I bartend at the events. Tonight is a movie or something that I'll be bartending at and serving popcorn and all of that. And, we'll be in and out, girl. I almost didn't come. I make my own schedule. And I know that sounds really lucrative, and that sounds very like, oh my God, okay, you your boss, you your own, boo-boo. But since the events are so seldom and far and few in between, I sort of just pick the best ones out of all of them because they typically happen around the same days and same times. And I work, the better out of the one that I think is going to be the best out of the two, compensation-wise, Miss Thing. Okay? Because we got to get to the bag. I go to the one that I'm going to do the less work at. That's going to provide me the best pay. The things you said on my question. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. I gotta circumnavigate this part right here. It's raining, girl. These girls, y'all already know these girls don't know how to drive here. I'm the only one on the road that know how to drive. Okay, you said should I take it as a bad thing? Oh, I have to go to my volleyball game. Okay, Rika, thank you so much, Boogie. Thanks. Good luck, girl. Spike the ball for me, girl. Okay, girl, I said bye. You better come over there before I spike your head, girl. You better go ahead and go to your volleyball game. You better play it on the field, baby. Girl, before you get tangled up in that net, Miss Thing. It's raining so hard right now. Yeah, it is raining. Girl, you must be in the A. The things you said on my question, I don't think, Tornado, no, that's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing to want a relationship. But, you know, whenever we say relationship, we always forget about the relationship with ourselves. This is the last thing I'm going to say about it, and I'm going to go. Every relationship in our lives is going to come to an end. You know what I mean? So whether that's through the facts of life, like, okay, Miss Thing, or, you know, through separation, like a breakup, or, you know, removing somebody as your friend, or, you know, those mother, father, brother, boyfriend, girlfriend, cousin, auntie, teacher, all of that. Every relationship is going to come to an end, and the only relationship that we know that is going to last the rest of our life for sure is the relationship that we have with ourselves. Because quite literally, when you Miss Thing, when you're toast, Miss Thing, that that relationship ends. And you know for sure that that's the relationship that's going to last for. You don't know that the relationship with your boyfriend is going to last until the end of your life. You don't know the relationship that you have with your mother is going to last until the end of your life. Quite literally, you can go ahead and guarantee that it's going to end before before the end of your life. You know what I mean? So work on nurturing what you know for sure is going to be here. And I'm not saying ignore a romantic connection or ignore, a teaching opportunity or ignoring a mentorship. I'm just saying nurture. Okay, girl, you're being dumb. People are so stupid here. Yeah, work on yourself, girl. A lot of people neglect themselves, and that's why I'm not saying I'm not depressed. I'm not saying I don't get anxiety. I'm not saying all of that. Quite literally, I'm saying that I do get those things, and I realize that. You're from Thailand. Oh, it's for tomorrow. I'm mostly not into relationships since I got too many betrayals. And see, a lot of people will say that I have this mindset because I've been hurt, or I have this mindset because, somebody did me dirty and I don't want to give nobody a chance. No, baby. I'm literally saying I'm taking people for what they say they are. But in every romantic relationship that I have from here on out, I'm going to go ahead and assume that this person is going to eventually disappoint me. So I'm taking the good parts from the film, because that's how I look at romantic relationships, like movies or video games. You know what I mean? They feel good, but they don't, the movie is 2 hours, babe. It's going to end. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. And I'm not looking at people as puzzle pieces and like chess pieces or whatever, but I'm looking at people like they present themselves. If they say they this way, then I'm gonna take it for a grain of salt. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, baby. That's how you are. You say that you didn't do this. You say you didn't do that. You say you're not. Okay, I'm going to assume that you're telling the truth, because I don't need any of the bad parts of the film, because I'm already focused on what's in my best interest anyway. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to say that type of philosophy doesn't get me hurt. Like, I still feel emotions. I'm a human. But when I break it down to the the mere fact that every relationship in my life that is outside of myself is going to come to an end, it makes that moving on process a little bit more palatable. Okay? This traffic is outrageous. But I've said, am I open to a romantic relationship? Of course. I'm open. Yeah. Will I choose it over myself? Absolutely not. No, because we typically lose ourselves in relationships, unfortunately. My room is a trash can, so I'm gonna clean it. I'll still be watching. I'm just not, baby. It's okay. You do what you need to do, girl. This is car chat, baby. We on here running our mouths until I get to work and I have to go clock in. I have to be at work in 10 minutes. And this is another thing about life. The event is not scheduled to start until 3 hours from now. Am I really late? You know what I mean? It's like, girl, I'll get there when I get there. Do you not want me to be here? Because I can turn around. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, stop taking life so seriously. Like, I've learned that, I'm going to share a little bit of my life. Because it may help somebody. I don't know. But I just had a colonoscopy done. Because for those of you who know, I have extreme generalized anxiety disorder. And I go through periods where I feel like I have a serious illness, and I feel like I'm going through like certain things and that are not actually happening. Like, and I'll have very real physical symptoms that my brain will conjure, and it feels mighty real. It feels real. Like, it feels like it's actually happening. It feels like, what I'm feeling is, should I go this way? Yeah. I think I missed my opportunity. No, it's right here. Right? No, girl, just go the way you always go. So I don't have to turn my GPS on. So, I've seen, I went to my doctor. I spent a lot of money going back and forth to doctor's appointments, and they finally decided, okay, let's do the colonoscopy. Even though everything was pointing to, me not having that very serious illness. And we know you love that colonoscopy, and they did too, baby. My pussy was still as high afterwards too. I know you want to taste, Tom, but that's okay, baby. That's all right. You probably can't afford it. But why do you stream so shortly? So I'm kind of squeezing this in, so I honestly think this is plenty of time. But I do understand, wanting to see more, and like, if you're entertained by something, because I have, those people that I look to as well. But I implore you to follow me on every platform, because, sweetie, I have a very large social media footprint. Just follow me on every single platform, and I swear there is something that you have not seen. There's something called, I don't know if you watch the Bloke Alchemy series that I did here on YouTube. There's so many lives here on YouTube that you can go back and watch. Every single live I've ever done on YouTube is on here. It's public. Go back and watch those. TikTok. I'm working on something right now where I can, have the playbacks uploaded on here. It's taking me a minute to do it, but, eventually we'll get there. Okay, this is why they told me to go the other way. So I'm going to take a chance, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, because I'm in this traffic row. SIRI will help you out, dude. Are you talking about GAD? I have no idea. GAD, I don't know what all that is, baby. I'm totally opposite from you. You take everything too seriously. And see, there are those times where I do, but I'm really getting to the point where it's like, the Joker was onto something. Like, why are we so serious? Why the fuck are we so serious? Because literally, when we're on our deathbed, none of this shit is going to fucking matter. It's not going to matter how much money you have. It's not going to matter, oh my God, you have a negative balance, or you went bankrupt, or you know what I mean? Like, your business is going under. Like, none of that bullshit is going to matter. Do I keep straight? Or make a left? I think I make a left. Ooh. Okay. And then make the immediate right. Right? Or pass this light and then make a right. I think. Too much, how fast you answer, huh? What do you mean? Well, too much too much pain in life. Yeah, it does. But you really have to understand, like, really, you know what is going to matter when you're on your deathbed? How you feel and like the memories and going back and you're like, you know, and nobody wants to. Oh, let me stop, because there are some people who do. And there are times where, you know, your girl is like, okay, but we have to keep going. And the reason why I said we have to keep going is because it gets better. And I know some people hate hearing that, and it makes them want to jump more. But if you can, you go, sweetie? Thanks. Damn. Can I go down here? Yeah, this is the way. Boo! She see me. She see me trying to go. This is not the way. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. 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 I got it. I know I was gonna. Oh, why is it smoking? Why is that building smoking? Or is that just the rain being evaporated from off the concrete? That looks scary. Hold on. Yeah, ma'am. I'm driving. I don't give a fuck that you walking. I'm driving. What is? Okay. It's evaporation. Clear, right? I would smell smoke if it was on fire. Hurry up. You motherfucking buffoons. Go ahead, sweetie, go. Yeah. Waiting on you. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, I'm focusing. I forgot what I was talking about because that distracted me. Looked like the building was on fire, bro. What looks scary? Oh, the building. It looked like the building was on fire. Hi, Michelle, girl. Welcome back. Or, hey, reacting in every single thing. Hey, Sebash. That's what you want. That's why you're tuned in, Bookie. Y'all can't see what's behind the camera, so I have to describe it. You know what? That's okay. That's all right. My favorite, one of my favorite TikTok creators, someone that I really look up to is Amaya Sexton. And she does the thing where she reads the comment and, like, you know, she has to calm herself down. She's like, okay. That's all right. Thank you for your advice, Sebash. Okay. And see, that's another, it's like, girl, I'm not going to be thinking about Sebastian when I'm clocked in making this coin at work, girl. Sebastian not sending me no coin. Why do I care what he's thinking? Even if he is sending me coin, girl, why do I give a fuck what Sebastian has to say? Like, you know what? That's what I do. That's what I do before I get on the road. Oh my God, I wonder if Sebastian, okay, let me put my seatbelt on. I wonder what Sebastian's going to think about this. Should I go this way? I wonder which way Sebastian will want me to go. Oh my God, I really hope Sebastian likes the shirt that I just put on. Girl, do you really think I'll go around doing that, Sebastian? Dang. Sebastian, I don't know. I don't care what you got going on over there, girl, but you clearly care what I have going on over here. Are we friends? That all depends, baby. Are you a part of the Dolphin Pod? If you're not a part of the Dolphin Pod, then I don't know if I can say that we're friends, Boogie. Tornado, I also want to thank you for subscribing. I saw that you subscribed. I got a little email notification about it. Yo, we're almost at 1,000. I cannot. You guys are really edging me for this 1,000 subscribers. Like, edging me. Like, it's teeter-tottering. I need to hurry up and make that threshold. Hold on. Okay. I had to sign in, child. Could y'all still hear me when I did that? Okay. We are at the parking garage, which means I'm about to book it, honey. Because I'm running a little late. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna take my time. It's cold, it's rainy. I walk fast anyway, as it is naturally. But we're here. Okay. All right. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you're listening to the podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. Everything is in the biography, the bio. Go to my profile. You'll see a link tree. It's going to take you to all my links. But everything is Joshua Bloke, including my Cash App, which is $ JOSHUABLOKE. That is Joshua Bloke on everything, baby. On literally everything. Anything you can think of, I'm on it. Okay? All right? Anything you desire can and won't happen for if you work for it. If you're breathing, it is still possible. And always be the light when the sun isn't present. And I'm not just talking about the weather, baby. I love you down to the ground, to the floor, to the boots. And I will see you all next time. Happy Halloween.